What's up, guys? Shaz here, and welcome back to another rants and reviews. And today's rant is something special. This was something that I had personally been invested in, and well, basically today was I learned something really disappointing, and I think the COD community all knows as well why it is disappointing. But yeah, this is about Call of Duty. So if you've ever played Call of Duty, you know about and you've played it on PC, you probably know about stuff like plutonium and the X Labs. You basically know about these modded communities because they are like really important in the COD PC community, as they have been making one of the best modded servers for dead games like Call of Duty 5, 4, and other games like Black Ops 3, 2, any Black Ops game you want to play. These guys have been really helpful in that regard. But recently there was one another modded team that was getting light in the COD community, which was SM2. So for those who don't know what SM2 is, SM2 was basically gonna be similar to what Plutonium and X Labs are to the COD community, but better. If you've ever heard of Call of Duty Online, it was a fan made or like a Chinese knockoff of Call of Duty. However, this knockoff was liked by the Call of Duty community more because it had something that a lot of fans wanted from COD but they never got, which was a mashup of every Call of Duty game, every map, every game mode, every weapon from every Call of Duty mashed into one game. And that was what basically Call of Duty Online was. But unfortunately, the only reason this game never got as much name as the other COD games, or like even a smaller mention, was because this game was only available in China. So in order to play, you had to be like had a VPN on China, or something like that. However, SM2, which was which came in like around 3 to 2 years ago, was basically gonna be Call of Duty Online, but again this time international, meaning everyone who had invested in Call of Duty or liked the older Call of Duty games or liked the idea of a mashup Call of Duty were very invested in the game, since a modded Call of Duty game with everything they ever wanted from a COD game was gonna be released on Modern Warfare 2, a game everyone originally liked. A lot of people were invested in this, and this took like 2 years of development, and the devs were nice enough to like give us showcases, show us the weapon wheels, and it actually like this wasn't just a scam. Like again, the devs did nothing wrong. I need to like point this out. The devs did nothing wrong, and for people who are harassing them for like making the game, there's something you need help, buddy. Why the hell are you like attacking the guys who are doing this for free? But other than that, so when they were making the game, the devs were originally gonna be using the Modern Warfare 2 engine, by I mean the original Modern Warfare 2. But recently they decided to switch it to the Modern Warfare remastered engine, which came out in 2016. I need remember that the engine which came out in 2016 was being used. However, when they switched to that engine, a month later, Activision Blizzard basically sent them a cease and desist letter. Now, for those who don't know what a cease and desist letter is, a cease and desist letter basically means that whatever that group or devs were doing, they needed to stop. Basically, Activision sent a letter to a bunch of dedicated Call of Duty fans that they needed to stop making a game for the community because they don't want that. Basically, because of that, the game had to be cancelled, and the project that the devs were working for free, by the way, for 2 years had to be scrapped because Activision didn't want that. And right now, none of the community knows what the if there is ever gonna be. I don't think the SM2 project is ever gonna be there, but we don't even know if these devs are gonna even try to make another like fan-made project because Activision basically just told them to go screw themselves. What's more unfortunate is that the Call of Duty community has been like really confused on what happened with this. Like especially those who were invested in this like project a lot. So they've been attacking the devs, like they've been calling out the devs for like messing this up, which you need to understand. The devs had nothing to do with this. They were trying to switch a game to an engine so that all of us could enjoy it. Activision, on the other hand, basically said that why the hell would we let you use our engine, the engine we haven't been using for like since 2016, to make a fan-made project. And a lot of people need to understand this. The project they were making was a fan-made project in which you originally would have had to pay for Modern Warfare 2. After switching to the MWR engine, I think the game was gonna be free. But why the hell would that even affect Activision? Like at best, if you like look at the Twitter of SM2, they've got like 15,000 followers. 15,000 followers, which if we had to make like an assumption on how much MWR costs right now, is $50. So $50 and mixing that with like 15,000, that would make 2 million. 2 million is literally nothing to Activision, a company that is being about to be bought for $68.7 billion dollars. That's joke money for Activision, for the guys who make $30 of a single bundle from one COD game. I'm not even including the fact that they have like multiple COD games with multiple price bundles from the last like 3 years. So basically, money was never gonna be a thing about Activision. And if it was, they could have easily sent a warning to the devs of SM2 that hey, we can't let you do that. At least tell them, get people to buy the original Modern Warfare remastered instead of like saying that you could get it for free. That's not gonna go with us. They deliberately did not even try to give a warning. They just said, hey, screw you, we're just gonna cancel your entire fan-made project for a community we don't even like. They don't even listen to fan feedback, and they were never gonna like allow this to happen. What's worse is now they're actually attacking anyone who's been involved in a Call of Duty fan-made project. From what we've known, Plutonium and X Labs are safe for now. They haven't had any problems with Activision. But even Fortnite map creators who were making these fan-made Call of Duty maps were getting cease and desist letter from Activision. And this has to be the scummiest form of like a company showing what type of people they are with their community. Activision Blizzard, people who basically make a new game every year and then deliberately screw its multiplayer just so that they can force people to go to Warzone and buy their next crappy $60 rat bundle, are also telling their community that they can't enjoy any Call of Duty game that they've ever made. Because apparently, if you even try to think about making a good Call of Duty game or making a fan-made Call of Duty game just so that the community can enjoy the old days of COD, you're gonna get attacked. So, and people like Tim the Tatman, Nick Merckx, anyone who's ever been associated or affiliated with COD, they're not gonna talk about Call of Duty's crappy decisions. They're not gonna talk about how crap the new bundles are. Hell, they'll show off the new bundle just so that they can force their 10-year-old fans to get mommy's credit card and waste money on a $30 bundle which has literally now pay to win aspects. Like literally, Call of Duty has done not one good thing after Modern Warfare 2. The multiplayer sucks. There's pay to win bundles. The bundles themselves are crap. Like, can we go one year without buying anything from Activision Blizzard? Like, these guys have deliberately screwed their fans over and over again. It's not even funny. They've cancelled the PvE for Overwatch 2, something that they had promised recently, by the way. So in a nutshell, basically only in this year, by the way, Activision Blizzard has basically told their fans that hey, go screw yourselves. If you ever try to make a dedicated Call of Duty game, we will go after you. And if you make any type of Call of Duty map on a different game, by the way, we will still come after you. We can make false promises on game modes that we were gonna add, but we'll never do so because we apparently can screw you with your own money. But hey, here's the next bundle for the you guys, because apparently money is the only thing we need. I personally hope that Call of Duty doesn't get sold by Microsoft, because I want the devs to get screwed over. Because basically a lot of people are theorizing that the reason Call of Duty is doing all of this is so that they can get bad press, so that the CMA allows, or something similar to that, allows them to like get sold in the other games. Like they can get sold by Microsoft. So I personally hope Microsoft doesn't even bother buying Activision Blizzard. Like they say, go screw yourself. after seeing what the devs have been doing to their own community. Because it should be obvious by now, Activision doesn't respect anyone. They don't respect their own community, they don't respect their own players, they don't even respect their own employees, if you've known what type of horrendous acts they've been doing. And I know a lot of people are gonna say, oh, don't hate the art, hate the artist. So like, don't hate Call of Duty, just hate Activision if you're like against them. But the thing is, Call of Duty has become the very art Activision wants it to be. A scummy, pay-to-win, bundle-filled game with no like actual gameplay. All of it is basically pay-to-win or sponsored by your favorite dumbass streamer who will make the same thumbnail while showing you the new bundle that costs 30 bucks, so go get your mother's credit card. If you're a Call of Duty fan and you like Call of Duty games, I highly suggest you go play games like Splitgate, the older Call of Duty games. And if you're worried that there's no servers, you can use stuff like Plutonium and IW4X, because those are great servers for you to play on, that let you play anything you want with your friends. So there's no issue with like playing those games. Also, there's other games like Ubisoft's X Defiant, which is basically made by ex-COD devs who are actually like improving the game. You can go play that. So basically, in a nutshell, there's a lot of games you can play right now. Just don't play the new Call of Duty game. You're basically screwing yourselves with how the devs treat you. But alright guys, I'm gonna be ending the video here. If you guys agree with me and like feel like this should be learned by more people, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.